Hello everyone, welcome to Yuka's Show and Tell podcast.
This is the second time we tried doing this.
Because of you.
Yeah.
So today we're trying the new feature?
I guess new feature for the channel.
With just shooting ourselves, but we're gonna blur, hate the pronunciation, blur, for our face, so which means probably nothing for you guys, but that is a new thing. Because you can see something, which is kind of like out of the contents the reason why we started the podcast.
Kind of, but I thought maybe it's more entertaining for you than to see that white screen the whole time.
And initially I wanted to use you want to do the same thing again?
Sure.
Yeah. The character, the iPhone 10?
Yeah, so in iPhone 10 they introduced the Animojis. And then Yuka's idea was to have each of our faces animated with Animojis, which is pretty cool. But the problem is only I have the iPhone 10.
Yeah. And then last time he made the face for me, and then I really like it because I made it by myself and it doesn't look like me, and then he make one for me. You look like me. You can post it later. Right?
I can probably take a screenshot of your face.
Yeah, it's really look like me. It's like my mouth is like kind of downward and not happy looking, which is really look like me. And then Jeff, he made a character for himself, which doesn't look like for him.
You look so handsome.
Look much better than actual person. But I think he has no choice. Because once he changed the hair color or whatever.
Face the camera.
And then suddenly it's gonna be like a grandpa, right? So it's hard. Anyway, that one is good, like, because that's moving with us, right? Like when we talk, and we don't need to hide anything, like actual face. I mean, it's just interesting. But since I don't have any newer version of phone, and I'm not gonna buy any other Apple products in the future, I'm gonna shift to the Samsung.
Fair enough.
Split screen is so good. Anyway, so. But maybe because Jeff is super, super smart about these kind of like technology stuff, that he might figure out how to do it. No?
No, we can only do one at a time right now. So if we wanted Animojis, your face and my face would be the same cartoon face.
Oh.
So I can't have like my face as the Jeff face.
One episode we're gonna do Yuka face, and next episode we're gonna do Jeff face.
We could.
Well, I think like Apple's gonna always update the functions.
Yeah. Maybe one day they'll have something where it actually recognizes our face, and then I can say, hey, for this face, use Jeff's Animoji, and then for Yuka's face.
Surprised they haven't done it.
It's hard. It takes time. But anyways, we should jump into the topics for today. Actually, the most interesting thing I found out today from Yuka was that when she was trying to take some spy camera shots of me.
No.
She always does that. But whenever she tried to take spy shots of me, she can't do it. And the reason is whenever she takes a picture, her camera makes a very loud shutter sound. Like,
it's actually loud, right?
Very loud, yeah.
And but it wasn't surprising for me. I mean, that's how I live my life with my cell phone camera.
Well, it was weird to me because I'm like, hey, just if you want to take a silent camera shot, just turn the silent switch on for your iPhone. And I did that. I turned it on for her. But when she took the picture, it still had the camera sound. And I was like, what's happening? And then, Yuka, can you explain why that's happening?
I found out this fact. I mean, the fact that the other people's phone has no sound through the other YouTubers. I was watching her channel and she was talking about her experience in Japan. She's grown up probably in Canada, but she lived in Japan, and then how like chikan experience was scary. The chikan is how to describe the person do illegally sexual harassment kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess it's like when people are unwantedly groped in public. Groped, which just means like someone like grabs you somewhere you don't want them to grab you.
Yeah. And then that's called chikan in Japanese. And then it's like she was saying how stupid it is. Like if you take a Japanese subway, there's a huge poster like this, and it say, "Chikan wa hanzai desu." Chikan wa hanzai desu, which means chikan is a crime. Which is so stupid, right? I didn't even really think about it deeply, but now I think, and it's like, of course, right? But they have to write it down and then show the people. That's how much the things are happening in Japan. Did you know that the Japanese train, some of them have like a girls-only train? Or not entire train, but some section has let's say the train has 10 sections, and then the first 2 or 3 is only for the women. Because so many people has become a victim about like guys touching us or boobs or whatever. And then you know how like Tokyo or like big city has the Japanese train, subway is crazy, like packed. And then also how the Japanese girls are so shy or embarrassed that even the guy touching can't say anything. So you just like let them touch you. Like those things happen all the time. And then for that, they created the female only, so that that section, if you're a guy, you can't take it.
Yeah, we don't have that here in North America. There's no separate men's and women's sections on the trains.
I think only in Japan. It's kind of another embarrassing thing, but like the girls are talking about their experience. And so this function about the camera is one of, how to call it? Like, 対策.
It's like almost like a preventative measure or a defense against it?
Yeah. But it was, from the beginning, I think I got my phone when, like first my phone was when I was at high school. And that's compensated. I mean, like, I didn't even have a question about, I know the reason why we cannot turn off the camera sound, because it was obviously say like, because there's many chickens like taking picture of your underwear and in a public place. So at least like if there is a big sound, it's kind of one of the defense that you will like, you know, or like if you want to take a picture but you will be embarrassed, like you can't. But I thought it's all the cell phone is the same. I mean, I didn't know that it's only Japanese phone. Expand the topic, please.
Well, I was thinking maybe you should tie your hair back so it doesn't hit the microphone. Or yeah, that's good too. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't realize this fact until recently because I don't know, maybe there's a bug on my phone or something, but whenever I take a picture, even when the silent switch is off, it never makes a sound when I take a picture. And I was very surprised when Yuka's phone made sounds. But it makes sense why, I guess, that law is implemented in Japan, just to have some way of deterring, I guess, creepy people trying to take spy pictures. But from a usability perspective, like when Yuka's here, sometimes she wants to take a picture of, let's say, a bird or something in a crowded area, and she doesn't want to make a noise, so she wants to take a silent picture.
Or
in
the classroom, right? Like, it's just so embarrassed, like the huge sound.
Yeah, so she might want to take a picture of like the lecture slide or something in class, like very quietly. But she can't do that because every time she takes a picture, her phone makes a sound. So it's kind of embarrassing, like inversely embarrassing for her because she's like, she wants to be quiet in class, but then because her camera makes a sound, she's like disrupting the class.
About the chikan or hentai things, I have like another story. Maybe like I surprised. It was like when I was a high school, and then we all like from different junior high school. The junior high school I went was just like okay, like peaceful school, and my friend came from the junior high school, which was like so many like kind of like bad boys and stuff, and talking about the hack that how guys trying to look your the girls' underwear was like they're talking about the guys put the mirror on
their shoe?
On their shoes.
Okay.
Like the toe, the mirror. And then when they're talking to girls, just put the mirror under the girl's scarf, and then they can't see the underwear. And I was like, you kidding me? It's just there's no point. First of all, like looking at girls' underwear, it has no point. And second, even you can look at it, it's just like a tiny piece, and you're just like looking at the tiny mirror, and then what is it? It's just like, are you happy with it? Maybe because those guys are not actually doing for their sexual satisfaction, but it's more like fun, you know.
Kind of, it's like doing something they're not supposed to.
Or make girls feel bad or embarrassed or something. But you know, there's junior high school students, right? They should be clean, young and clean. And I don't know.
Never know.
Never know. Yeah, those are the things happening in Japan.